Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time live from Casey's Cause Studio. It's the D Show.
He's such an asshole.
Hey, it's a family D Show.
I said.
You said asshole, didn't you?
I did not say what you think I said.
I clearly, Otis, did you not hear that?
I heard a K in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
She's going to slap me off air.
I
heard
a K in there somewhere.
We had to ask.
We're live at Casey's Cause Studio. We've got two guests. Somebody overbooked, and I can't blame the person because it's me. So we got Eric Singer from Krypton Comics. How you doing, sir?
Good.
It's kind of a weird match, but we're going to make it work. Yeah. We're trained professionals. Do not try this at home.
For sure.
Heroes Wildlife Adventures. How we doing?
Good.
D? We got him flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first time ever that I've seen this.
I know.
I don't know if she whether knows to cuss or cry right now. So. Was it fish or cut bait? Is that where she's at?
It's been a long day.
We'll make it work tonight. We'll get these folks in here and get the information up. Eric's got some stuff to talk about on his 20th year in business with Krypton Comics, which is amazing. And, of course, Heroes Wildlife Adventures, they're going to set their record this year for the golf out there.
What was that?
Yeah. They're going to trump Porch Time's record at Foxcliff once again this year. So, yeah.
We appreciate your help in doing that too, Kevin.
Asshole? Is that what the word is?
It was. Ask.
So.
It sure was. I have no internet on my phone.
Golf, right?
Hello, right? Yeah. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Misty. You have no internet? You want the password?
No. I'm good. I don't need to be on there.
Wow. Let's see how she's going to be tonight. Once again, we're live at Casey's Call Studio. Thank you so much for Tanya and Kevin for allowing us to be involved with their son's foundation, Casey's Cause. We love and appreciate all they do for us. American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph Sr., 1-877-409-2837. Key Realty with Teresa Mesmer, 765-341-8911. I haven't seen Teresa for a little bit. I need to track her down. Livewire, Tommy Walls, Electrical Consulting and Alarm Systems, 765-792-4012. Wellspring, that's Jennifer Burnham's group, 765-342-6661. Stids Comfort System, get a hold of Caleb at 765-346-0195. K2 Fitness, open 24 hours and locally owned. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattress. If I don't get that address fixed, he's going to skin me alive. The Yard Barber with Andrew Payton, 765-318-4108. And last but certainly not least, Mike Swango, Mike's Automotive, 765-343-2282. Do not forget, and I forget the dates, the Waverly, I'm going to mess it up and Beth's going to kill me. Old Town, the festival. Valita and everybody puts on. Old Town Waverly Festival. I think it's the 26th, 27th of September. It's good times. All right. So we got two shows. We got to talk about comics, Krypton Comics. They got the 20-year anniversary. We got Heroes, Wildlife Adventures. How we doing, Heroes?
We're doing great.
You guys, you got a big week coming up next week.
We got a huge 9/11 event coming up.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
I'll be part of the participating group that breaks Porch Time's record. But besides all that, you guys have done it a little bit different, though. Your golf outing matches or rivals are Hoskins calls right now, of course. He's going to get, dude. Matches goes above and beyond ours, so you took it to another level.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you got going on in D.
So this year we're doing an AM and a PM tea time. Registration is going to open up at 7 for the AM. So people just have to bear with us. We think we've improved our check-in procedures.
Yep.
So we're going to be able to have that rocking and rolling. We are going to have some tickets that are going to be on sale to be able to do the raffles. And this year our tickets, instead of doing like length arm tickets, we have little stubs and they all have the same number. So when somebody pays $20, they're getting 25 tickets to put in the raffles, and they only have to keep the big ticket stub. And then they get to drop all the other ones. So it's going to take away having to sign all the back of it. You just drop it in and
Piece of cake.
keep the number. So that's going to be easy. Check-in's going to be easy.
You went to 2 shifts though because you got inundated with teams.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I think we got it maxed out at like 36, 38. And you guys would have went above and beyond that, and so you've gone split it to 2 teams, 24 each.
Yep.
Yeah. So last year, how many did we have?
We had 44 teams show up, but we could only do 40 teams. So
Yeah.
we had to turn 4 teams away.
Yeah.
Currently, we've got 22 teams in the morning, 22 teams in the afternoon. So we got room for 2 more teams.
A couple more teams if anybody wants to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're always looking for sponsors, so we still have a couple more days. If anybody wants to be a food sponsor, that would be great. We could do a food and beverage sponsor. Of course, we always need that. That way we can make sure we feed everybody. And then the PMT time is going to be 1:30. It's going to be the PMT time. And we have Moyer Technology, which is our platinum sponsor. So here in a little bit, I'll be able to give Lisa Moyer a phone call. And you can talk to her a little bit about what they're doing.
Hello, Shelley, Seth, and Eric Hoskins. How we doing? Now you see why I'm live, Eric.
Hey, and so our silver sponsors this year, Midway Auction, Carl over at Midway Auction.
He still talk to you after you snubbed him last year at the E9.
He's good. Team Turley with Angie. We got a Mr. and Mrs. Craig Baum just wrote us a check for $1,000. They have a service dog that we helped with. The Marine Corps Coalition. Out of Indy is a silver sponsor. Of course, windshields with Brad and his team over there. And Bridge Builder up in Indy, they help with grant writing and those kind of things. So
That our food, who do we have for food and beverage right now?
American Legion Post 230 is a food and beverage each. Compass Adjusting, Martinsville Elks, and Larry Lawler's team.
Larry Lawyer's got a team in it.
Well, he's a roofer, and he always helps. This is his 3rd year in a row helping us out with
They're
food and
from
beverage. Bargersville,
what's a little lake down by Atterbury?
Painted Fields
Sweetwater.
area.
No.
Paradise Lake,
It's one of the
Camp Crystal.
It starts with a P. I can't remember right now. But they're from Bargersville South. Painted Hills.
Yeah,
Prairie something. I don't know. They had dam issues
Billman's
a couple
house.
years ago.
yeah.
But
The old one.
Yeah.
so they're from down south. But we also have so this year with our sponsorships, we did exclusive whole sponsors.
Yep.
So exclusive whole sponsors, if they do all day, then it's $450 and they get to set up a tent.
Yep.
So we have Cedar Creek Winery Distillery that's going to be there. We have Julie Fred, Law Office Julie Fred. We have Cassie Milady, who is setting up a tent, who's going to be there. And then we
She'll
have
be there all day too. She's done it with us. Yeah.
all day, yeah. So Cassie will have her tent set up all day.
Princess Lake.
Yes.
Prince.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that.
Eric, who's our 4th? I'm just going to ask him on air.
Eric, who's
waiting on
your
the
4th player?
They didn't have it, so I'd say
Yeah, I didn't have their name.
We got a 4. We got to have a 4th.
And then we have Dan Downing, who is a big whole sponsor as well. So I think that's our exclusive whole sponsors. And of course, Moyer Technology will have their setup. But Moyer Technology, I'll let her talk about it. I'm not going to steal their thunder, man. They have been a huge supporter for us, just huge. So
Tell the world a little bit about what you do, and then we'll shift. Chip Williams, okay. Chip Williams.
okay.
Yeah. What Heroes Wildlife Adventure is, you guys go hog hunting, you go elk hunting, you go fishing.
And we try not to set anything on fire, but yes, we do those.
We just
I do
did
that.
our 72nd service dog since we've been up and running 2.5 years.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
72nd dog for
So-
first responders and our veterans.
So we help with outdoor adventures, beekeeping, gardening classes, hunting experiences, just chit chat
Oh, it's
back
an
and
experience.
forth. And then service dogs. So that's our main thing. But every donation that comes in goes straight out towards our mission. So it doesn't go towards marketing or salaries or anything like that. We apply for grants to take care of that. So all of our donations that come in go strictly out for our mission on that. But we do have some pretty cool raffle items and live auction items.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the Freedom guitar.
Yes, I've seen pictures of it.
So we have
O'Neill.
Matt O'Neill donated an electric guitar, and he's refinished it, and he's etched in different scenes from 9/11, World War II, Vietnam, all that. So we actually got a World War II veteran that turned 100 years old on May the 26th. Jerry Monsbach. He actually received the France's Medal of Honor from the President of France for his services in Battle of the Bulge.
Wow.
So he signed the guitar. So we'll have a picture. Whoever gets this guitar at the end of the day, it's a live auction. It goes all day. So whoever gets this guitar at the end of the day will get a picture of him signing the guitar. We had Gary Sinise, Lieutenant Dan.
I don't want to talk to you.
Sign the guitar.
Don't be
He was over at Atterbury.
Yeah, we got pictures of him signing
I want
it,
him in
and then
studio so bad
you know
that he would do it.
our local Medal of Honor recipient Sammy Davis
Yep.
signed the guitar, and then any veteran and first responder that shows up on our 9/11 event
Perfect.
on that day gets to sign the guitar, sign the back of the guitar and stuff. And big shout out to Matt O'Neill for helping with that.
Yeah.
So
I remember him
it's a
calling
big
you
deal.
last year
Yep.
on the way coming back. Well, this year.
Yeah,
Coming back from
February.
Louisiana, we were driving and he just talked to you about it.
So we made it happen. And remember, he was joking about, man, could you think if what would be cool if we get Gary Sinise to sign his guitar?
And he ends up at Atterbury.
and what I said, dude, that's never going to happen.
Yeah. And he ends up at Atterbury on a whim. And
On
you
a
guys
whim.
are there. Yeah.
And I made it happen. So, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, we're not gonna, my anxiety level was like off the chart. I'm like, this isn't going to work.
But we just want to thank everybody for showing up and helping. It's only our third event, and to have to do a whole day to basically two events in the same day. So there'll be a first, second, third prize for the morning for the AM golfers, and then we bought like two of everything for the raffles. So they'll have their raffle in the morning time, and then the PM is the same way.
Same thing.
But then we've got a few items that's going to
Live auction.
live auction all
Or
day.
silent
day.
auction.
Silent
So the
auction.
guitar's
Silent
going
auction
to
all
be,
day.
and we're not sure how that's all going to work out, how we're going to do it yet. We got a couple days to tweak it, but yeah, so it's either going to be a silent auction or a live auction. It'll be done at the end of the day. So if we do a silent auction, and you're playing in the AM, then you'll have to come back in the PM to make sure, because it'll close at a certain time.
Yeah.
So we're not sure how we're going to do it yet, since it's AM and PM.
And this is being held at Foxcliff, correct?
Foxcliff, yep.
Doug has got that course looking magnificent as
Doug's
always.
got it going great. Thanks to Doug Mullins and his crew out there. They always take care of us every year. So
This is beautiful.
Yeah. I'm horrible at golf, but yeah, every year.
I don't play golf. I just shoot a golf ball.
Well, you're not doing
400
that this year.
But I'm not doing that this
What,
year.
are you playing?
No, I'm going to have Draven
He's
there
gonna
and
help
do
me.
the meet and greet and talk to folks. And I got somebody else running.
I'll come steal you on the golf
whole
cart and
nine.
get out of there.
Yeah.
Look, she's
So
on air. She can't strike back right now.
CFMC has been a big supporter too.
yeah.
They actually created our
Right there.
showing up.
Our,
Yeah.
Our
Bureau of Wildlife
certificates.
Adventure Service Dog Completion. This certifies that the owner and the dog have successfully completed the HWA Service Dog training requirements on, and it gives the dates.
Yeah.
Nice little certification there.
yeah.
Yeah. So let me know when you want. I mean, I'm sure you want to talk to him
Let's
first.
talk to him for a little bit, and then we'll come back to you, and then we'll have her call in.
Okay. Perfect. Because I told her I'd text her before.
We're going to switch gears real quick, but that's okay. Joining us also in studio, owner, operator, founder, head man in charge of Krypton Comics, Eric Singer. How you doing, sir?
Good.
You 20 years. You're coming up on your 20-year anniversary,
Yeah.
and that's
The big stuff.
that's a long time.
It's a long time.
What do you got planned for your anniversary date, sir?
Well, we've got a big store sale. Everything in the store is 20% off. We're just going to try to move some merchandise. And
Yeah.
Try to help everybody's pocketbooks. Everybody's got, it's tight. Everybody's hurting for money. And if they want to buy something they've been eyeballing for a while, market way down for them, hopefully move it out. We're doing just kind of trying to do a reunion of people that have come through the store in the last 20 years, trying to get them all to come
That'd
back
be
into the
nice.
store and just come back and visit for a little bit. We're going to have board games set up and gaming going on.
Yeah, I was going to get into that. You do so much more than just walking around in outfits.
Oh, yeah.
You do that for every carnival, every fair, every event.
Every time we can.
All over the place. And it's I'm going to mess it up, but it's Superman and...
Yeah, Superman, Thanos, Hellboy. I've done several different ones.
Yeah.
But we get people from all over Indiana. We got last fall foliage. We had the Ghost Rider on the motorcycle.
Yes.
He came from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there people come from all over the place to do it. They love the fall foliage is amazing. That parade is fantastic. So,
Second largest in the state.
yeah, right behind the 500.
But you do more than that. You do board games, and you have an after.
We have after school club for D&D kids.
Yeah.
They come in 3 days a week. They play for a couple hours, keep them out of trouble.
But see, that's a different that's another avenue for kids to do something structured that they're not on the
Working with
street.
several of the East Middle, whatever it's called now.
Wooden or Bell Academy.
Bell Academy.
Bell Academy.
Bell Academy has a teacher over there that come to me about Dungeons and Dragons Club over there at the school. We co-sponsored with another company to get T-shirts for all the kids.
Oh, that's awesome.
They all have D&D Club T-shirts that have our names on the back, plus a D&D symbol, kind of like what I got on the shirt. But it has, and each one of the kids got it for free. They didn't have to pay nothing for it. I'd like to get with high school and West Middle School, see if we can do something like that too.
Sure.
It's communication. It's tough sometimes.
So 20 years ago, did you think this is where you'd be with it?
I was hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's being back on the square was big for us. That was a big move.
And you're still on the square.
Still am on the square for now. Yeah, you never know what the future holds.
Things are tough down there right now for some.
It is very tough right now. We really appreciate anybody that comes out and shops right now, because with all that construction, it's a real killer.
Yeah.
It's really hurting every business down there.
Yeah.
We're all struggling.
Yeah, and it's just the timing of it, just coming out of COVID.
Yeah.
People were still trying to recover from that, and then they pretty much turned the square upside down.
Right. We were come out of COVID, and the boom for board games, hobbies to sit at home and do was huge.
Yeah.
The market, my brother and me, we both exploded. He moved to a bigger building. I moved to a bigger building, and the hobby world exploded because people needed something to sit at home and do to stay away from everybody else. And that helped the hobby world.
I like that, to stay away from everybody else.
So when is the big 20-year reunion again?
Yeah, what
It's
is the date?
Saturday, September 6th. Our
So it's coming
actual
up.
20-year reunion, our 20-year actual opening date was September 5th, 2005. So that's a Friday.
Yeah.
So we'll move it to Saturday, so everybody not working or whatever the case may be.
So is it all day long?
It is an all-day thing. We're just, we're going to open up around probably noon, 11:30, and be open all the way till 11 p.m. I'm probably going to end up doing some kind of hamburger hot dog pitch-in with the normies.
Sure.
And then for everybody else, the huge sale, the discount, the like comic book back issues, we're doing all the way at 50% off. So they're half off. You can come in and get a $3 comic book for $1.50. 50-cent bin comic books were a quarter.
I got to ask you this. Were you into comic books as a kid?
Since I was 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something like you got 5-year-old, 6-year-old, not until you were 13.
We got a whole bottom shelf for
Tommy?
kids. We've got Scooby-Doo, Sonic the Hedgehog, Looney Tunes, Garfield.
Almost all the cartoons that we've
Yeah, all the cartoons we grew up watching. Darkwing Duck, Uncle Scrooge, all those have comic books. G.I. Joe has a comic book. Transformers has a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's comic books they're not only for kids my age, but they're also they still make comics.
Grandpa's your age.
Yeah, Grandpa's my age.
Grandpa's your age,
Yeah, Grandpa's my age. But they also they still make the entire run for kids. They've got stuff as simple as Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo. They have a Sesame Street comic book they did for a while. So they still make tons of kids-friendly stuff.
Very cool. It's hard to believe. There's not a lot of businesses that can say they've lasted 20 years.
Not been a cakewalk, let's put it that way.
Well, yeah, you bounced around, you made good decisions, and ended up in a good spot.
Decisions that had to be made when they had to be made.
All right.
Yeah.
We're talking to Eric Singer from Krypton Comics, and also Dee and Otis Pugh from Heroes Wildlife Adventures, and we're gonna jump back to them momentarily because they got some stuff they want to discuss. They have a big time sponsor.
Yes.
They want to have call in on porch time.
I am going to call her and I believe TJ is going to be talking.
Matt said Kevin needs the ones without words.
They make a few of those.
Pictures only.
Is he going to be there at 9/11?
Yes,
be there. He's
he
got two
actually has
teams.
2 teams.
Oh,
So we
wow.
appreciate you, Matt. I also wanted to put out there ALS of Indiana.
Yeah.
We have a small ALS group because my brother has been diagnosed 3 years as of July 4th. And we just celebrated his 59th birthday party. And they are also a sponsor of our golf outing. Not as if they don't have enough stuff to do. And it's not just my brother. It's their little community team that have put together.
They do a lunch team, so they go all over the place.
all over the state and meet up. Yeah. So, all right. I
So
am
who are we calling?
calling Lisa Moyer, and Lisa and TJ have Moyer Technologies,
Where are they based out of?
Indianapolis. Hi, Lisa. I have you on speakerphone, and we're on porch time. Can you hear us? Hey.
It's Jay.
Hey, TJ. So we are on porch time, and I let everybody know that you guys are Moyer Technologies are our platinum sponsor. So Kevin is the owner of Porch Time, and he's got a couple questions for you guys.
How we doing, sir? I don't know if he can hear me.
Can you hear?
I can hear him, yes.
Tell us a little bit about your company and what made you want to be involved with the Heroes Wildlife Adventures. I've known Otis since we both probably stained diapers, and Dee just happened to come along and yell at me long enough where I had to like her. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how you got involved with Heroes, please.
Yeah, so we are a technology integrator for business to business. We do everything from cabling for the computer networks and security systems. We also do access control key fobs, audio, video conferencing solutions, or anything as big as we've even done something mobile to where it goes out to racetracks for VIP.
Oh, wow.
So we've been in business since 2007, formed in 2006, really started business in 2007. What interested us in this outing and event and the support was we had always looked at doing things for veterans and doing things for police and fire as well. I was born and raised in the military. I'm a military brat, so I have a lot of family members that have served and a lot of family members that have served in wars. So that was kind of true to us in that aspect. We were actually introduced to Dee and the organization through Angie Turley
Oh, wait a minute.
He's saying, wait a minute.
You know Turley?
Yeah, I went to high school with her.
Oh my goodness!
It's a small world.
I'm so sorry. She's actually a sponsor of the program. We love Angie, but we got to give her grief every single chance because she does fire back. So that's quite the connection.
Yeah, she's the age. Yeah, that's the connection there. She went to school and hung around a lot of my brother's friends or friends that we all hung out with. We grew up kind of in the same neighborhood, but definitely in the same circles. So
That's awesome. So they're the platinum sponsor of the event.
They're basically the event sponsor.
The event sponsor for you guys. These guys, we have our own golf outing every year, and we've had it about 3 or 4 years in a row, and I think it was last year Otis was like, "Oh, we're gonna blow you out of the water," and they did, and then so we went bigger, and now they got 2 sessions of gonna have like 60 players, so that you're involved with. So every time we up the ante, they kick us in the forehead walking past us. So,
But Kevin, last year, Moyer Technologies, TJ, you guys raffled off 3 TVs. Is that right?
yeah, there were 3 TV.
and the outing last year.
Yeah, at their hole.
What else did we have last year? We did a couple little odd end grabs too. I think we gave some prizes at the tent that we had set up, and then all that money got donated to you guys as well. This year, I don't think we have any technology per se. We are doing 2 bourbon baskets with
I'm not mad at that.
2 bourbon baskets with, well, they only got a bottle each of bourbon, and they have some cigar accessories and some cigars with them. The cool thing about the bottles is they are Horse Soldier, 2 bottles from Horse Soldier.
I've dealt with those guys before. When they first started to open up in Kentucky, they were up here in Indy hitting the spots opening weekend, and the guy, he goes, remember the CIA guy with the hat backwards? I talked to him on the phone. He's like, yep. And he goes, that's me. He goes, I'll send a rep to you, and we actually got 2 bottles of that in here. So that's phenomenal that you're hooked up with him.
Here's the special thing. So one of our clients happened when we were starting to talk about to invite him up from Georgia, because we're like, well, if you're up in the Indy area around that time, why don't you come play with one of our teams?
So one of the guys from Horse Soldier?
What we were doing is for gift baskets, and he just had to say, well, you do realize my dad is one of the original Horse Soldiers.
Oh my goodness.
So we actually have commemorative coins and certification posters that tell the Horse Soldier story that go along with each bottle, and he signed each of the bottles.
That's phenomenal. First of all, great movie. It was Hollywooded up a little bit, but amazing story. And when you really dig into what those guys did, and I thought it was very cool when they got out. They didn't want to let it go, and so they got into making bourbon, and still at it to this day. And hats off to those guys. Pretty much, what was it? Was it 12 strong? Yeah, 12 guys controlled the entire country of Afghanistan, and no one knew a thing about it. On horseback, mind you. Yeah. So I still want to see how they got that Chinook at 45,000 feet.
Yeah, they did.
But so TJ, what's a phone number that if somebody needs your type of service that they can reach you at? Of course, you're going to be there. Moyer Technologies will be there all day on 9/11, and so everybody will have the opportunity to go through. And I know Lisa loves to decorate the tents, so their tent, you won't be able to not see it.
I want to make sure I'll be out there in one. I don't know if we're morning or night, but I'll be out there all day. I'll track you down. I want to introduce myself to you guys.
You will not see me or Lisa, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought she was going to be able to make it this time.
Yes, well, they happened. We go to Bourbon, and we've been going to Bourbon and Beyond down in Louisville for about, this will be our 3rd year. A friend of mine that I've grown up, actually, he's probably the longest friend. I've known him since 2nd grade. He's a big concert goer and has been going since the very beginning.
So like a Bed and Beyond, there's a Bourbon Beyond?
The week after your guys' event, for some reason, we'd already bought tickets back in October, December area, and when we realized, we didn't even pay attention to the dates, and then when I realized it, I was like, oh no, that's going to be right at this event. So my whole staff will be there. Kevin Dayhoff, who is my operations personnel, he'll be with a group of 4, and then I think we've got some of my guys got the golf bug, so they're going to be rotating between each session, and some of them play in the AM and then work in the PM, and vice versa.
All righty. Well, TJ, we appreciate you guys and being our platinum sponsor and stuff. So we know you guys are busy. We're going to go ahead and let you get off the phone. And then we'll see your staff there on the 11th, and we'll have a good time and have to tell you about it. Enjoy your bourbon and beyond.
If they need to get a hold of us, there will be business cards out there, and other. I think we have a QR code that will get a digital business card to reach us. But for the show, it's our phone number is 317-538-1261. You will typically get either Lisa normally answers it, or if somebody else is in the office, it'll be one of us management staff. So we're not a very large company, but at the same time, we do large projects.
Yeah, so 317-538-1261.
Yes, that's our office number.
All righty.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Have a good evening.
Have a good night,
Thanks.
sir.
You too.
You can't tell me poor time to
Bye.
cover all bases. We've got Krypton Comics. We've got Hoosier Wildlife Venture.
Heroes.
I'm sorry, Heroes. I'm sorry. But then you've got, Hoosiers, Heroes.
Heroes
And
Wildlife
then you've
Venture.
got your top dog there.
Warrior Technology.
Where are they out of?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Folks, we don't miss a beat down here. I'm telling you.
It's rough. It's rough.
And honestly, why we have two different groups in studios, because I did double book. I will take the blame for that, but it was like, why not? We get Eric in here to talk comics, and we talk Dee and Otis about what they have coming up on 9/11. Eric has their event this Saturday downtown on the square. It's 20-year anniversary. 11:30ish to whenever, right?
11 p.m. We're up until 11 p.m.
So you're going to be there all night.
All day.
Who's cooking the burgers? That's what I want.
Probably me.
There you go.
Hey, here's the good thing. Our 40th high school reunion is the
Saturday.
same
yeah?
night.
Yeah.
So people will be there
good.
all night.
Yep.
If we don't like the food,
Yeah, we go to
then we'll
get
go
a
over.
burger.
If there's not enough food, we'll go
We'll
over.
buy a comic book and go have a burger.
Have a donation box set out so we can just drop it in.
I got to ask you this: what was your favorite comic book growing up?
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
I bet you that it seemed that Spider-Man or Superman or Batman would have been the big four.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah, probably. Batman sells no matter what. Batman's
Really?
everybody's favorite. I don't know what the big pizzazz is about him, but
He's got gadgets.
he got
He's
gadgets.
got the light.
He looks like a villain, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
But it's all gadgets. Like
It is.
Superman has, it's his natural strength from his planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Hulk turns in, we saw Bill Bixby. He got radiated.
Oh, yeah.
So, Spider-Man's a little iffy. I don't know how he got his. Get bit by a
Bit by a
tarantula.
radioactive
Oh, there it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So one of our twin grandsons likes Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
The other one likes Batman.
Yeah.
And Branson liked both, but he was more Spider-Man.
Yep.
Our 13-year-old, when he was little, loved the Spider-Man.
So my nephew that dresses up as Spider-Man in the parade just signed up for the Marines. So,
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he ships out, I believe, in August.
Oh my.
Next
Now,
year.
you're also coming to the October 18th
Yes.
Buffalo
Yeah.
plays
Halloween.
D&D.
Yes. Yeah, we'll be giving away free comic
Krypton
books.
Comics.
at the event. Bowen and Nash will have a ball with that.
Yeah.
Nash is Bowen's little brother, or older brother. But I guarantee they'll have a ball with that. And we've had people ask, hey, is Eric going to be there? I'm like, oh, yeah. I've reached out to about everybody in the county.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I heard you were doing that. I instantly wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. And you guys won't be the only ones dressed up that night. Hopefully there's about 2,000 kids. And it keeps growing. And I'll talk about that off air. But appreciate you guys coming to that.
For sure.
That'll be a fun night for everybody. And you guys, you don't miss a beat though. You go to every event you can.
Yeah, everything that I can get volunteers for.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, that is something that hopefully we can talk about. We're looking for volunteers we're looking for anybody 13 and older that wants to volunteer to dress up and be a superhero for a day in a parade. The Monrovia Festival Parade's coming up this Sunday. I've probably got 20 costumes I need to fill, and I have no volunteers right now. All my people that volunteered either got jobs left from last year, or they've moved on and don't want to do it. So
Some of us grew out of costumes.
Yeah.
So Matt put on there, my 12-year-old plays D&D.
Oh,
so
nice.
what is
Dungeons
D&D?
and
Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons.
he's
See
one of
that?
one of the team members of the club.
You're using CDOD.
Dungeons and Dragons is the D&D is the Dungeons and Dragons
Yes.
abbreviations. Yeah. We have. I love our teen group that comes in there. We have probably anywhere between 6 and 15 younger kids that come. They walk straight there from the school and they play for a couple hours a day. Sometimes when they're on like fall break or spring break, they play for a 4-hour period. So,
Wow.
and it's nice that the young kids are learning the games. Because if the young kids don't play the games die.
Now, you said board games. Do you play Monopoly, Life?
We have
anything?
Monopoly, Sorry, Trouble. We have all the classics.
Trouble.
But we also have games that get a little more in depth, like Marvel Zombies. We have Risk, Dune.
I loved Risk.
Xenoscope has a Grim Fairy Tales board game where you jump back and forth between real world and Wonderland. I've got a wall full of board games. We get board games every Saturday night.
I won't dig into it because I'll tear up.
Yeah.
But there was one game Timmy and I played nonstop on rainy, cold, snowy days or whatever. And we played it literally it's the only war game you could possibly play as a kid. Stratego.
Oh, yes.
We played that.
And it lasts all day too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
a million times.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
And I think he beat me once.
Yeah,
I let him.
Battleship. I've got all the classic games. We have all the classic games, and then we got all the modern styles.
Battleship. Yeah.
Keep the internet on, Timmy.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, the goal is to get people to play, interact with other people instead of being on their phones all the time.
Yep.
Interact with other people. The experience you get interacting with people is a missed experience this year.
Do you have Mousetrap?
I have one, but I think it's missing pieces now because all the kids have played it over the years, and it's just pieces didn't get put back in the box. So.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the favorite board game other than D&D?
My favorite board game is a game called Hero Quest.
Huh.
It's basically Dungeons and Dragons for dummies.
Yeah.
Basically, you got 4 characters in an adventure party, and it's a board layout of different dungeon rooms. And you enter the room, you kill the monsters, you get the treasure, and you move on. It's a very simple game. It's designed for ages like 9, 10, all the way up.
Does this generation or generation prior to play Monopoly and Life the way we did growing up? Like that was it. Monopoly was the game.
Monopoly is the friendship ender.
It's a table flipper.
That one. It's not played as often.
Yeah.
Just because it takes so long.
Yeah.
Usually, your best goal on like a Saturday night at the shop, we want to try to play something that lasts about an hour.
Yeah.
Because we got about a 6-hour window to play as many games as we can and demo and teach as many games as we can. So you can come in and play whatever game you want.
I've been there shooting dice and dominoes.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, do you have any of the kids or the younger adults that have come in and said, "Hey, I have a new game that I made up and try it"?
Yeah. Well, we've not so much that, but we got a lot of people that'll buy a board game somewhere and they'll be like, "How do we play this? Can you help us?"
Oh,
and they'll come in and we'll
Yep.
demo and teach them how to play the game.
Okay.
What day is the Monrovia parade that you need help
It's
with?
Sunday.
Sunday.
We have to be. They want us lined up as early as noon, but I'm not asking for that. I'm asking because it don't start till like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So
You mean play it wrong, unlike those cheaters before us.
Is he talking about you, Kevin?
Whatever.
Is he
I
talking
didn't
about
cheat
you?
at Monopoly.
everybody has their house rules.
Now, the game of life, if you guys remember that you cheated at that. And I cheated at that quite, yeah.
Yeah, you can cheat.
Yeah,
Sorry
we
is
see
another
because
one
you
can
double
cheat at.
booked.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, so we have 2 people in the car.
And
I
he's
end up with
sorry, so we need
6.
to play sorry too.
Sorry was one. Sorry in trouble. I'll tell you another one was Chinese checkers.
Yeah,
Remember
I've got a board.
That
Yeah.
was fun.
I love
Chess.
My grandma taught me Chinese checkers. I couldn't never learn chess. My dad tried
I
to teach it to
never.
me.
She plays it all
I'm
the
a
time.
checkers guy.
Our
I can play it,
grandkids
but I'm
play
not.
it.
I don't. I mean, those people can think 300 moves ahead.
Oh yeah,
every option.
there's David, a kid at the store. I'll call him a kid, but he's in his 30s now. But he started coming there when he was 15, so maybe younger. But he can think so many moves ahead.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You can't beat that kid.
I'm thinking about the squirrel running across the street or something at that point in time. I
Yeah, see the
can't.
bird fly by.
Yeah.
Well, that's like my sister. You know when Rubik's Cube came out?
Oh yeah.
10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
I never could figure it
I
out.
was watching a video the other day where people were beating it 3 seconds, 4
Yeah, just
seconds,
done.
and it was a blind view. They
Yeah, not even looking at it.
Yeah,
They didn't get
they
to
just
see
do
it
the
Because it's a
beforehand.
number.
count the
I
numbers.
tried to put M80s in it. Is what I was doing. Because it was perfect. You know what I mean? That's how we. But I mean, it was in
Hey,
the
we
woods.
used the little black cats to blow up the cars and the trucks.
But going back to that, the volunteers, fall foliage is coming up too, and that one we're trying to blow out of the water. I'm trying to be. One year we had 105 people in that parade.
I think I recall that.
That
You
was
had a boatload.
Huge. We were like a block and a half long. We want to be huge this year. So
There you go. I'm at the gym. Gonna get back after it. What's he? He's on a treadmill walking. I guarantee you. Which is more than I do. But
He may be doing upside down push.
thank you, Matt.
that's true.
We appreciate you, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, he said you're doing upside down push-ups. Oh, it's good. I'll see you at the golf
we do
outing,
what we
buddy.
can for the community. I don't have deep pocketbooks, so I try to donate when I can. I try to volunteer when I can. I try to.
But I mean, see,
try to-
that's the key. People don't understand that. The first thing out of everybody's mouth is, I don't have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have a lot of money to help.
No, you don't.
You're giving somebody access to your building to come in there, keep them off the street, give them something to do, make new friends, develop friendship, develop bonds, and have a place to go.
And
Correct.
think. And
Yeah.
Yeah, think for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we
Have
don't have neck
imagination.
problems.
Have imagination.
You know, and our community as a whole, I mean, we've been all over the place, and
Morgan
the
County's
most
great.
giving community we know is
100%.
right here.
100%.
Right here.
I mean,
Guarantee it.
you look at, and we're going to say it again, but you look at Team Turley, her entire team. You look at the Community Foundation of Morgan County. They have been great at helping. And then just the individuals, just the people who say, how can I help you? Let's do this. Let's do that. Hey, even the words of encouragement, people don't understand that, when you're doing it by yourself, just those small words of encouragement, it's just like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, like if somebody comes on and they say they appreciate you. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
hits
Yeah, and how many
because-
times do you see those kid groups that are high-fiving each other because they're getting along, they're having a
fun.
good time, they're having fun.
They're having fun. They don't have to worry about their parents, but they're in a safe environment.
See, ours is a lot of times we're dealing with older kids who we think that we can trust them when we take them out hunting, and they shoot a feeder. They try to set the shoot house on fire. Not saying any names or anything, Kevin,
Confirm
but
nor deny any of those things.
so that's why we can't have nice
Until this
things.
year.
Yeah, it's neat right now because I have a lot of the kids that are coming in are kids of the people I went to school with.
Right.
And I'm making that connection that I didn't know they were their parent, and then I figure it out, and I'm like, oh no,
So I got a question for you, Eric. So being in business for 20 years, so you're doing a reunion kind of thing, basically. So the kids that started 20 years ago, are they still
I have a
around?
few that are still around. I've got one
question.
kid, Isaac. He lives in Mooresville now, but he helped me originally get on my feet because he volunteered his time to stand behind my counter and run my register for me. He still comes to my store, still there every Monday night playing D&D. So
I mean, it's pretty cool to see them as a kid, and now they're an adult doing
I've seen
and
so many kids come through the door. Now they have families of their own, and they have kids of their own, and it is rough sometimes seeing them grow up and then they become parents, and and then them move away and lose them as friends and family, because basically we're a family. We've been around so long that a lot of people they become friends, and
I think it's pretty cool. I did overbook, but you had a guy in Matt Sanders, active duty, or Army National Guard, I think.
Yeah.
But connection to the show with you, me,
yeah.
and his relative.
Yeah, so he's connected to all of us.
coming in there, and
Yeah.
so this
I
is
mean,
what
you're
it was.
small business, we're small business.
That's what small towns
It's-
do. We all take care of each other on this stuff. So
Yeah.
And
And Porch Time is one of our sponsors.
are we?
We're here. Are we not?
Hey, Beth does. Beth. I don't know.
I do. Beth who?
Yeah, she.
Beth.
She
Oh,
has
is
more-
that Compass suggesting that?
That's them? Yeah.
Hi, Beth.
Yeah, but the heaters that are over there, that's for the. And I can't say what it's for, but you guys know. But we ordered them from here to be delivered at her house. And I told Corey in 2 days those will be sitting in studio. Guess what?
they're all right there.
Never said a peep, but yeah.
Well, she was just with that Women Inspiring Women, that huge event that we just had.
She does a lot. Beth does.
Yeah.
If you're a business and if you need help and she can do it, she will do whatever she can. Anywhere in the county, pretty much. So, all right. So 9/11.
Yes,
Heroes Wildlife Adventures, not Hoosiers.
correct.
I know. I don't know why I wanted to name it Hoosiers all of a sudden.
That's all right.
Call me whatever you want, but just not late for dinner. 9/11 coming up. You got the big event. Do people have to be a part of a team to do some of the silent auction
No,
bidding?
they can come in and buy tickets and.
So any point in time during the day, you
Yep.
want to be involved in a silent auction, show up at Foxcliff,
Yep.
place a bid on some awesome stuff.
Yep.
Or buy tickets and put them in the
Yeah.
raffles.
Yeah, whatever the raffle stuff
Yep.
is.
And one of the things I'm not sure we talked about with the guitar is not only did we have those folks sign the guitar, but all the heroes that are going to be there are going to be able to sign the back of the guitar.
Yeah,
we talked
You did do
Otis
that?
did mention that.
Okay.
Oh, the one thing I didn't mention though is Carl Gilbert with Midway Auction Stuff. We do have a firearm raffle going on. So we have 4 firearms. It's $10 a ticket, and if we sell our 301st ticket, then we add a gun. If we sell 400 tickets, we add a gun.
Oh.
If we sell 500 tickets, then we add a gun.
I like that.
And it's $10 a ticket,
$10 a ticket
and they will be drawn at the end of the
at the
event.
end of the day.
That's pretty freaking cool.
And then Carl will then
Does Carl know about
contact.
this?
Carl's the one that's doing this, so yes.
Yeah,
Carl,
he has to be the one that
Yeah,
does
he's
that.
yes.
got the FFL license.
He's, yeah,
So
yeah, but he's graciously done that, and
he
there,
helps us out a
yeah.
lot. So
He needs to do that on a golf cart.
yeah.
I won't say why. But you know what? What he did with the high school Bassmasters and the park with the fishing tournament this year was amazing. And stuff going on again next year. I saw kids up there posting pictures the other day, caught like a 2-pound
Yeah.
bass. So
Well, we did that when we were kids. We always
every
had that.
every 4th of July, me and Timmy
we
camped up there.
had a
and-
carp competition.
Yep.
Who's got the biggest fish?
Yep.
But speaking of fishing tournament, we also have a fishing tournament going on for October.
Yep.
Oh,
And
30 veterans.
Tell me about that.
Anthony Dishman is the one that's putting that on, and all the proceeds from that fishing tournament he's sending to us.
to help a veteran get a service dog.
Yeah.
You tell me about that.
30 boats with 30 veterans as their partner for the day.
Still looking for veterans though?
Yeah, we
For
need
both.
veterans and boats.
Okay.
So
And there will be some raffles there. There will be a raffle drawing for a fishing pole, providing we get enough people.
Is it Monroe?
yes, at Lake
Monroe.
Monroe. I got a fishing pole donated. It's $599 just for
A fishing
the
pole?
pole. I don't even like touching it.
So it's $10 a ticket, and we're going
What's
to be
it
raffling.
made of? Gold?
It's handmade. It comes with everything. It's in a case. It's like a
Can we buy raffle
bass
tickets in advance?
special.
Yes.
It's like a special freaking bass pole kind of thing, and it's going to go that day because I don't want it around anymore.
So, Tom, are you wanting raffle tickets for like the gun and the fishing pole? Is that what you're asking?
Both.
If you are, the answer is yes.
So
I'll be bringing some stuff by.
I'm excited for Eric and his.
I was going to say,
20
you guys is 9/11. This is this weekend, Saturday, September 6th.
Yes.
I get my dates mixed up.
11 to 11.
September 4th, so I'll
12 to
focus on
11.
because that's Logan's birthday. I've already went to dinner with her, but I still got to do the happy birthday thing or she'd kick me in the head. So Saturday, September 6th, right downtown on the square, 20th year anniversary of Krypton Comics right here in this community. That's a milestone in itself.
Yeah.
And honestly, in a business that the card business and the comic book business probably was booming in the 90s. I remember my dad and my brother and my nephew were doing card shows at Central School.
Yeah.
And the crowds were insane.
Yeah.
And so, but you've kept it, you advanced it and kept it going now 20 years.
Yeah. It's
Not an easy business.
not easy business. Yeah. I mean, we have our ups and downs.
Do you any online sales or anything like that?
A few.
Yeah.
It's competing online is very difficult.
Sure.
Yeah. You got a lot of people selling online.
Yeah.
So the chance to walk in the door and find something, put it in your hand is more of the experience. Most people do that. They'll go from town to town looking for comic shops and looking for collectibles and stuff.
How often
was
do
it
you
to
have
do-
somebody walk in with a collectible and say, "How much is this worth?"
Quite often.
Often.
Do you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Almost every day.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Never thought of that side
Yeah.
of it.
They everybody wants to sell me their goodies. Even if it's something I can't get, even if it's something I don't buy from them, I can usually give them either an outlet to get rid of it or let them know what it's worth or
Okay.
point them in the right direction.
So you're like Les Gold from Gold, was it Pawn Stars?
Pawn Stars.
On 8 Mile up there in Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. We do, like, there's a lot of people they do house remodels and stuff like that and renovations, and they'll find comics in the attic or
Yep.
Oh my.
Stuck in between
the walls and stuff, and because they used to use old comic books for insulation.
They also,
Wrapping paper.
used
wrapping
them for
paper, yeah.
the wooden floors when they all went to linoleum
Yeah.
before carpet was a thing. So they lay the comic books out, put the linoleum on them,
Yeah.
and when you remodel the house, they're in mint condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a glue that's over the top of it.
Between that and football rookie cards that I put in the spokes of my bike,
Yes.
I want to kill myself.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
If you could ever have a
Payton, I love his
do-over.
rookie card. Boom.
Well,
He'll
there's
sound the best.
One of the big card games, Magic the Gathering. It's been around since 2000 or 1995 or 93. I'm trying to date myself here. It's 93 or 95, and some of the first cards, like Black Lotus, $20,000 card,
Yeah.
Really?
and I had them. I played the game.
And you got rid of
I
it.
threw them away.
Oh, wow. See, that's like our kids with Pokemon
played,
cards.
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
played Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And a group of guys
Who would have thought,
brought in
though?
cards to us, and they were 79 cents a pack at that time.
Yeah.
Brought us a group of cards, said, "Hey, try this card game." We're like, we played it for like 2 weeks. Yeah, we didn't like it. Threw it away, and went back to D&D. Lo and behold, those cards are worth fortunes now.
So do you price Pokemon cards and
Oh,
stuff?
yeah. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. The problem Pokemon has right now, and it's a big problem, is they're not printing enough product, and scalpers are killing the game in the market.
Yeah.
Because their Pokemon, for some reason, is underproducing their product. I don't know if it's a print problem with paper or anything, or it's caused by the tariffs or something. There's something that's causing them not to print enough product, and it's causing a mass market.
So that makes the price go up, though, right?
Yeah, price going up.
It makes the price go up temporarily.
Okay.
Because it's not a permanent solution. It's not necessarily. I'm trying to figure out where I wanted to go with this, but Pokemon is highly sought after by collectors. But the problem with that game is it's also highly sought after by kids.
Yeah.
Kids want to collect the cards. They want to collect them. They don't care what they're worth. They don't
Yeah.
collect and the amount of frowns you see on kids' faces when they come in the store looking for a pack of Pokemon and can't get it.
Yep.
And you can't get it at Walmart. You can't get it at Mini. You can't get it at any collector store unless you pay out the wazoo. I mean, I think I had a guy from Dick's Sporting Goods told me that they were selling 5 packs for $80. They're $4.50 a pack.
Listen, our grandson's got 2 foot tubs full of Pokemon cards
Keep them.
at 13, and he's like, "Papa, this one's worth $1,000."
I'm going to take it to school and trade it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, all the schools have banned the cards from coming to school because the kids were getting ripped off.
Yeah.
Other kids were ripping kids off. They were taking their high-value cards and trading them in this shiny, pretty-looking card
Right.
that wasn't worth anything for their high-dollar Charizard or whatever the case may be. And the kids were...
Grading card is where it's at.
Grading cards is where it's at if you're not a player. If you're a player, graded cards don't do you any good. If you're a collector, yes. Or if you're somebody that's in it for money, graded cards are where to go. But at my store, I don't do anything with graded product.
Okay.
Because
What
graded
makes
product,
it a graded product?
graded cards you have to send into a graded company. They put it in,
to get the
they put it in a
cert.
plastic slab. They grade it a condition, and it makes it worth more because it's sealed. They're going to give it a rating depending on its
gotcha. That
condition.
makes sense.
And it's going to be the same with comics. I don't deal with graded comics as well because I'm a reader.
Yeah.
I'm a collector, but I'm also a reader. I want to read that comic, and my subscribers are that way too. They want to read that comic book. So. Graded comic book you can't read. It's only for collecting purposes. Same with graded cards. They're only for collecting purposes. So if you're trying to play the game, you can't use graded stuff. So my whole store is all about playing. It's all about reading comics and keep making sure people keep reading and kids read. And I'm all about that. I sponsor the Scholastic reading thing that they do here.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's all of it. My whole focus is getting kids to play the games. Communication to each other, talking to each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they don't do that anymore.
No, they don't do that.
Communication's the key.
A lot of kids can't read, and they're afraid to tell somebody they can't read, but they can read a comic book
Yeah.
because it's just little paragraph
Pictures.
of a picture that helps them understand what that everything is.
Good
And that
point.
makes a big difference when the kid goes from not being able to read, and they just start reading comics, and then they gradually can learn.
Start picking it up.
It really helps them.
That's very
right.
cool.
Yeah.
And it did me. I'm a kid pre-ADHD, and I had ADHD. I know I do because I can't focus on anything longer than 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and I can't sit down and read a novel. I can't do it. And
Oh, no, I'll fall asleep.
my English teachers realized that, and she, I can't remember her name, but she was my English teacher at the time. It was 8th grade or freshman year, and she said, "Here, read this." And she handed me a graphic novel, and I said, because I was already reading comics, but I'd never had an English teacher approach me and say, "Read this instead of this and get the same credit." And she actually did, and it made a huge difference on me. I was able to actually do book reports over trade paperbacks
Right.
and graphic novels and stuff instead of having to read a paperback book that I couldn't get through.
Well, if Mrs. Hurst was still around, I would pick books that had movies made about it.
Yeah.
So I could watch the movie. My book.
That works to an extent.
Right.
I was majoring in English my senior year, and all I had to do was the first semester, I guess, back then.
Yeah.
Mrs. Hurst,
Yeah.
first day, she hands us a book about the size of that box over there.
Yes.
Says we'll be studying Beowulf for the next 6 weeks, and I was like,
Man.
I need a pass. Because I already maxed out. This is actually, I'm going about, went down to Harmon and said, hey, I want to study hall first
I got to
period.
have a study hall.
So he goes, like, yeah, you don't need it. I said, okay. I'm already entered the Army, so
Yeah.
it's regardless. I'm going to get football, DECA. I'm out half a year. I'm done.
Yep.
I had
So
Mrs. Hurst also.
I go back up to her. Literally, here's what I do. And she goes, did you get it straightened out? I go, yeah, I got to study hall first period. She goes, you're a coward. I was like, but I'll be a coward in study hall.
But I'll be sleeping in study hall.
Miss Levo's not going to yell at me for sleeping. But yeah, that Beowulf book, 45-pound book, I was like, nah, I've seen the movie. I'm good.
That's one heck of a story. They did comic book versions of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Everything has a
fascinating. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't my cup of tea
yeah.
at that point in time.
Oh yeah, I
So
get you.
we've all been there.
Yeah.
The time works. Pokemon, who would have known?
Yeah.
And the minute you said it, I was like, I remember now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
all the way to Louisiana, as a matter of fact.
Pokemon thing. Our son started collecting those cards in high school, and then he showed them to his son, our grandson. So all the cards that my son collected, our grandson carried that on. He's probably got 2 foot tubs.
well, every time we went
Some
to
of them
Walmart,
are still
we had to get
sealed.
them.
They've never been open.
Yep.
All that stuff.
I will tell you a quick story. Ramey, Andrew, who was
Yeah.
the IT behind this.
Andrew used to come in the store.
Yep. His roommate up in Greenwood, there for a while, you had Andrew, who was ranked 5th in the world in Fortnite.
Yeah.
And you had the second-ranked world player, his last name's Parmenter, in the planet of Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he literally, it's on YouTube, he got second in the worlds one year. And I don't know how the game's played. I couldn't tell you the first thing about it.
either.
But I guess if you have this card, it's going to trump this. It's like war, but with these things, right?
Yeah.
So this guy had to draw. There was only one card left in the deck of like 20 cards that if this guy drew, he was going to beat him. And that guy drew it, and he finished first, and he finished second. You could see Parmenter just melt in the chair.
Yeah.
But that guy, that was his a PhD, 2 degrees, but all he did was travel around the country playing Pokemon tournaments.
They can make money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, if you're good enough and you can, there's world championship competition.
could not went to Brazil for one.
Yep. They're all over the
Tennessee, and he's just like. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, he won $30,000. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have to work for another, no job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So super intelligent guy.
Yeah,
But
most of them are.
yeah, I was like, holy cow. So
The guys
anyway.
that are really good at those games, you can look at them and you just know they're thinking of things in their head
yeah,
that you wouldn't think of.
My girlfriend's son, TC, her son travels the world doing those games.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's,
I'd rather work in a factory 40 hours a week and sweat all day.
well, see with me, the thing with me though, I'm a people person. I love talk. I love talking to
Sure.
people, and having my store was good at that. And then I get people through my door that are into the same thing that I am.
Yeah.
So it's an immediate connection. It's an immediate communication.
The bond's already there.
Yeah, the bond's already there. They have the same interests, or they have similar interests to what I already know and I already love, and being able to share that love of that with every single person that walks in my door.
And see, that's like what we do. I mean, ours is a specific group, and you get that group together, and they will sit there and talk about like things
Yep.
that they can't talk to
Gotta
other
find your
people
niche.
about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it's, I mean, you say it, and I hate to say it, but you stay in your cliques, but at the same time, it's still like,
Well, the neat thing
the end
about me,
result's the same.
I own Krypton, but I'm also a board member on Rediscover Martinsville. I have so many different things that I'm involved in. People don't even know I'm involved in.
Yep.
And it's trying to keep things happening and new things happening in Martinsville, and keeping new events happening, and then with the construction, we lost Fall Foliage, we lost Artie Fest, we lost Bubble Fest, we lost all these events that were going to happen this year and probably next year, because I don't think the courthouse is going to be done until like 27.
but we need to remember it's small town Martinsville. To be able to keep it, that's why people stay here.
Yeah.
That's why we're such a good community, because we're small town.
It is being, the small town is nice. That is, don't get me wrong, I like the small town aspect, but we also got to realize that we're having hundreds of people move into our town and our community
real
on a
soon.
daily basis.
Yeah, daily. We're
Because
growing.
those houses over by me, I live in our Artesian Acres.
You live across the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in Artesian Acres.
Have
I
you
was
started-
part of the new addition that was put on Indian Creek Village.
Yeah.
So I was part of that, and the Spinas have added that extra part that's going to be Indian Creek Homes, I think,
Across
and
the street.
and then the new one across the street is the Arbor Homes edition, and those houses are going up like mad. I mean, you're getting a new house every month. There's a new house popping up, and Arbor Homes is popping houses like unreal.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to people. People are moving in here.
This town
we
is
need
growing.
families,
Yep.
and I hate saying it that
that's what's
way,
happening.
but you got to have them.
You're getting families into this town.
You're getting
a lot of people.
when
and
you're 70-30 rent to own for a little bit. You got to turn that back to 50-50, and I think we're working our way there.
it's getting
We miss the
slowly.
bowling alleys, the movie theaters,
You gotta have that
skating
investor.
rinks.
There's a Bloomington. Bloomington just opened a new one that's a bowling alley, skating rink, and they took an old Marsh building and did it.
Yeah.
In an old Marsh building. We have an old Marsh building. Any investors want to do it?
Yeah. Hey, we
Because-
did not lose the bowling alley because
We lost the bowling alley because people didn't go.
bingo.
Yes.
And I've argued that all night. We lost the skate. You lost the skating rink because people quit going. You
People
lost
quit
the movie
going.
theater because people quit going.
Now I can tell you for a
I
fact
went.
that
The
I
kids
would
would always
take
go.
I would take groups of 20 and 30 people over to the movie theater
Say-
when a superhero movie opened.
Yeah.
I would take my kids. We went out there at least once a month.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you
we
never
did
looked
too.
at that
It was $6 for a 3D movie.
How many of us went to the bowling alley at school? We
Oh, yeah.
paid to go
The
there for
bowling
one
for
period
school,
and
yeah.
bowl
Yeah,
during school.
That's Saturday would take us every. Yeah. Okay.
But the thing is, you have to have that investor that's willing to invest in. I think the thing that hurt the bowling alley the most is where it was located.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't walk there.
No.
But now
Kids
look at
couldn't
the
get
kids.
there.
Look at the kids' population now. So now we have a whole new
There's
generation.
a whole new generation of
that,
kids.
I mean, our grandkids love to ice skate.
Yeah.
They would love to roller skate. They would love to bowl.
But you got to have that person that's willing to invest, and
Get
I think
archery.
that person's out there. You
Get
just
archery back
they
in.
got to be willing to invest in Martinsville,
Yep.
Yeah.
and that's the step. They have to be able. They have to be willing to step up and bite the bullet like I did, or like you guys did, creating
And
your
just
thing.
make it work.
You got to. You got to take the chance and go with your dream. If you want to do it, follow your dream and do it.
Yeah.
Heroes
That's what
Wildlife Adventures with Dee and Otis. They got the big event next week, Thursday, 9/11.
Yep.
And this is something they do annually.
Yep.
And then you got something coming up only once in a lifetime. 20-year anniversary of Krypton Comics with Eric Singer and Company downtown on the square this Saturday, 11:30 to midnight, basically.
Pretty much.
Until the cops close them down. So,
The cops usually hang out.
right. So, two small businesses in our community that taking care of different groups of folks, but both needed.
Yep.
Kids, LEOs, and veterans.
Yep.
And this is what I love about our community, because there's so many groups out there that are willing to help, and they get tired of people saying, "Oh, there's nothing to do, nowhere to go." And I listed that.
Yeah.
I bet you I listed 400 things that day.
Yeah.
everything from running down the Park Hill to reading a comic book. And it was like 2 weeks later, so I'm like, there's nothing to do with these kids in this town. I was like, oh, that's it.
You got
my finger hovered over that delete group page. Delete the entire group.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't know how many times I've had people come in the door. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah.
What more do I got to do?
Right.
So do you have a Facebook page?
I have Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on every social
He's
media
everywhere.
that
Well, that's
exists.
what I'm saying. It's-
Sure. Yeah.
Like, we have our website, we have our Facebook
Yep.
page, we're getting ready to do an Instagram,
Yep.
but Facebook is for our generation, it's not for the younger
No,
generation.
The young generation doesn't
So-
use social media too much at all. They use like Twitter and Snapchat, and that's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. But I mean, you do every 4th of July, fall
Yeah,
foliage.
I didn't do 4th this year because
didn't do the parade?
our float was in dismantled
Oh,
condition.
but
at the
typically
time.
you do.
Normally we do.
Yeah,
it,
so you
but-
do every event in the community, in the county.
Yeah.
You're out there all the time, and you
we've
would think
done-
someone would catch on.
Yeah, we've done the Monroe County festival parades. We've done Eminence Parade. We've done Monrovia Parade. We do Martinsville's parade.
Eminence has a parade?
Eminence has a parade. Believe it or not. It's actually about as long as Peregrine's.
Oh,
It
yeah, well,
surprised
yeah.
me. Yeah.
Peregrine Parade wasn't very long.
No, but it was still.
But it's
was
a
fun.
community
It was
event.
fun. I'm
It's
teasing
better.
Eminence.
It's longer than the gospel.
I got
parade.
Eminence fan on here.
The gospel parade's not very long.
I've not been to the
We did
gospel
that one
parade.
year. It was a Christmas parade. It was only a block and a half long.
Hey,
Well, I can honestly say that Brooklyn and Centerton have never had a parade.
you know what? My God, we're gonna put one
there we go.
on.
Let's do it.
Yes, and you know what?
Twin City Parade.
So we
go.
could get 2 of our new partners. So we have two new partnerships, collaborative partners that we have, and one of them is Spruce Hill Kennels, because there's a new owner for Spruce Hill Kennels that is great in town, and then a brand new area which is 11-6 Canine, and they're building a new facility that's out there where the
Where the
school's
elementary
going.
school's going to be.
Where the elementary
new
schools are going, and they're
11-6 K9.
Yep.
they're veteran owned as well.
That sounds like a veteran's got that.
It's a veteran owned. They're building a brand new facility, and we meet with them tomorrow.
And his daughter specializes in training service dogs.
So yeah,
They're going to be involved with you guys real soon.
they already are.
there.
But I'm saying those are locals that would probably want to do a.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Kevin, we'll put you in charge of that.
Nope, no. I have the
I heard you
largest.
say that you felt like we should have that, which means in my book you're going to lead that up.
Oh, there you go, Matt.
All I know is there's nothing to do this time. Well, here's what I just posted. So,
There you go. Trunk or treat.
trick or treat October 18th. I'm ignoring these guys. No, I'm teasing.
No, he's not.
Yeah, this is our sign. This is a sign up, right? This is how you sign up.
Yeah,
Trunk or treat. Yeah.
Trunk or treat.
trick or treat. Yeah. Message myself or Shannon or somebody. And the reason why we're doing a sign up, whether you're a vendor or a trunker, is so we can kind of keep track. So when we go to fudge the numbers at the end and say we're the largest one, we at least have something to start with. So
But we got you.
yeah. Ignore the woman behind the curtain. Eric, good luck to you this Saturday, sir.
Thank you.
Finally glad we figured out what time you're supposed to come in here tonight. Appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah. Appreciate you having me.
Anytime. D and Otis, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
These guys mean the world to me. I drove all the way to Louisiana with them, and we didn't kill each other.
You drove?
I rode.
You rode,
I
okay.
rode. I rode with. I won't get into stories on the road about when you hit Illinois, you got to do something, then you get to Missouri, you can change it back. We won't
We
do
got to
that.
find a Buc-ee's. I did buy you a Buc-ee's mug when we went to Georgia, and somehow, somewhere, that
It's gone.
dag-burn mug
$30 to
has
on your mug.
gone. But the thought is there. I even text Angie and Susan, do you guys have this mug? Nope. It ended up in
I've
their
not said anything to anybody, but Sharon Tyree, God bless her, she bought me a Buc-ee's tank top. And there may be a photo of me in the mirror with that tank top on, sun's out, guns out, with that Buc-ee. I've not said anything to her, thank you or nothing yet, because when I see her, I want to thank her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's
You're
a
going to
difference.
show her. You're going to.
No, I am not going to. It may come out in Louisiana when we're back here in the backwoods. One time I had the chicken hat on and the Buc-ee's thing at night, sleeping in it, because it got down to 15 degrees in Louisiana. And I was
with
stationed
no
there 2
heaters.
years, and it never got that cold. and we're in a camper with no heaters.
Eric, we literally left here. It was snowing. We pulled into camp. It was snowing, and all the guys in Louisiana pointed us to go back home. Said, "Go back home."
All the pipes were frozen, and but I mean, as far as during the day, even at night, we were leaving cold.
Yeah.
So we were used to it at that point in time. It wasn't horrible. It's the biggest fact. The first night is we hadn't slept.
Yeah.
And we still went. We got out of the vehicle and went hunting pretty much.
Killed
And
hogs.
by the 2 that day, and by the time we got done at 10 o'clock at night, we were worn out. And it got down to about 15, and then. Those Cajuns, they didn't get up till 1, and they went right over and had a bonfire going. And I was like, Goldus and I was up 7:30 sipping coffee. Where are we going?
Where's everybody at?
Get D up. Let's go. We're gonna go eat.
Yep.
So I think me and you got about 4:30.
We was up at 4:30.
Yeah, because I go.
Are you cold?
I go. Command Sergeant Major, it's cold in here.
And I said, let's go start a fire.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a fire.
It was cold in there.
But the thought was there. I did buy you a Buc-ee's cup. And
Well, I appreciate
I don't
that.
know where it went to. I text Angie and text Susan.
Somebody needed it
and
more than I did.
Yeah.
They
Stop
didn't
looking for
have
it; it'll
it.
show itself.
Yeah.
Well,
There's no Buc-ee's anywhere near where we're going though.
Ain't no
Texas,
buckets anywhere.
no, there is now on the way to
west side of Kentucky.
right down the route we go. Remember, they were building a new one, and they
St.
just hadn't
Louis?
had it.
South
They
in that
hadn't had
area?
it down toward Louisiana. Coming
Oh.
soon. It was coming soon. So we were like, yes, we'll
The
get you there
brisket,
next year.
man, you've got to have the brisket.
But I mean,
Have you had Buc-ee's before?
No.
I don't care about anything
brisket.
else.
When I get in that truck, there's only
But
going to be
the
one thing I'm
brisket is
thinking
I
of.
don't get out of town often. When I do get out of town, I'm going to the convention.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I think about when I get in that truck, and that's looking through double scope.
At a feeder.
Smoking a hog.
I did not shoot
But there
the
were
feeder.
you did get a couple hogs, so
Yes,
I do
I
have
did.
to give you that.
I was
and you
top
just had the
dog.
bonus.
There might
on
be
the
an
other two.
award for you when you go back this year. It might be a piece of plastic with a hole in it.
But you know the oldest grandson did get his hog, and then I'm sitting there in the shoot house with him, and I'm like, okay, here comes the little ones, and he's like, Emma. I said, what? He goes, I'm gonna get 2 for 1.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
like, what? He goes, I'm gonna kill 2 hogs with 1 shot.
And he did.
He let
And
them line
he,
up.
he put his gun out there and he turned around and he looked at me. He's like, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready, bud. Boom. It's, yes. Put his gun on safety, set it down. We're going to wait and see if anything else comes out now.
You need to be at parade rest when talking to Sergeant.
It's been a long time since I've been that guy.
Eric, thank you so much. Dean Otis, thank you guys.
Thank
Love
you
you guys.
guys.
You know that. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you for all your support.
Thank you guys. I'll be there
Thursday.
9/11.
next Thursday, 9/11. I said this today. It's
It's-
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, so
Yeah.
yours
Yours first,
this
September
Saturday.
6th.
This Saturday, yes.
And then you guys next week, 9/11.
Yeah.
We will be there. We'll go live. Have some fun with it. All right, guys. Have a great night. I don't know if I got a show tomorrow night. Love you guys. Have a great evening.